Hey guys, Paul Counts here, and today I just want to reveal to you a simple system that I follow to produce simple commission paychecks of between 1,000 and upwards of 10,000 plus in commission. So 4 to 5 figure commission paydays like clockwork whenever I get behind certain launches. So I want to reveal to you the exact system I follow. This works best if you have an email list, and if you do not have an email list, I'm going to show you how you can make a few $100s in commissions quite easily without having to have an email list. Plus, I'm going to show you some methods I use to kickstart my email list building. So this is going to be applicable whether you're an advanced marketer or if you're just getting started online. So I want to show you guys just a simple case study video of how I generate between 4 and 5 figure commission paydays nearly at will when I get behind launches. And I want to reveal to you the process I go through. First, let me show you. Here's an example. This was over an 8-day period. This was a video cash fire sale product. I generated here $11,379 in commissions, and that doesn't even account for the income that was made by prize money, which ended up being several $1,000s. And so right there is about $12,000, $13,000 in payday in 8-day period. Here's another product on ClickBank. This was a short launch, $6,651 in commissions. A different product, $5,031, and I could show you many other examples. On top of that, on like this launch here, I ended up winning a PlayStation 4 prize, and so when you do get good at this, you actually can win prizes. You can win JV prizes. There's lots more money than just the commissions as well. Not to mention, when you do hit a product launch hard, probably the biggest payout, the payoff for you long term, is that you're going to establish relationships with JV partners. So when it comes time for you to launch a product, they're going to be getting behind you. And so it's a great way to just really ramp up your business. So what I'm going to reveal to you is a system that you can use now to generate, simple commissions for yourself. This is the same process I go through. And then also it's going to help you establish yourself with JV partners for the future, which is absolutely huge for your long-term success. It's actually vital to your long-term success online. So first thing I want to do is reveal to you kind of a page that I create. So one of the first things I do is I find a really good product to promote. And I always look for, vendors that have basically similar motives to what I have. It needs to be a product in the niche that I'm going to be promoting in. Those are the first things you want to look at. You want to look at their track record. You want to take a look at maybe, what kind of past success they've had. And really, basically, even if they don't have much of a track record, if it's a product that you've purchased yourself and that you can really get behind, that really helps people a lot. It really helps show people that, hey, this is a good product and you're going to just get behind it. I've gotten behind products that I didn't really, know the product creator very well, but I still generated good commissions because I got behind the product because I knew the product was a good offer. So the first thing is find a product that you can really get behind, something that has good training, good value to your users, because ultimately that's who you want to help. No matter what kind of business you're in for helping your subscribers with right solutions. And that's why I get behind these products. And these are products that you're going to want to push for anywhere from at least 3 days, possibly 7 days. I push sometimes up to 8 days. And some people may say that's extreme and that's crazy, but I've found that that's actually one of the best ways to guarantee good payouts. And also, shockingly, I get very minimal complaints when I do push hard. I know that sounds bizarre, probably against everything you've been told. I was actually just at a big internet marketing event, a ClickBank event. One of the speakers there, one of the guest keynote speakers, he was talking about how one of the top marketers in this space emails his list up to 7 to 8 times a day. And then there's another guy that he was saying at least mail your list, 5 times a week, one time or one time a day. And so a lot of people get turned off and they think, oh, well, I can only promote to my list once a week or twice a week or whatever. But if there's a good product that you get behind and you push it 6, 7 straight days, people are going to notice on your list and they're going to start taking action. Say, hey, this guy really thinks I need this, so I'm going to take action on it. Not to mention the fact that if you send out multiple times during a launch, you're going to get people at different times. Some people may not check their emails on Monday evening, but they might check it on Tuesday evening. Some people may not check it on Tuesday morning, but they check it on Wednesday morning. So you're always going to be getting new people opening your list, especially as you get more established. You're going to have a global list, people across all time zones. So don't be afraid to promote multiple times. And that's why it's important to find a product that you can get behind. So one of the first things I do is, I look for a product that I can get behind. And then I also work on creating a bonus, a value bonus. It can be a series of private label rights material that's related to that niche market. And you can find any kind of PLR just going over here to Google, and you can just type in whatever the niche is. It could be, let's say, the video sale. So, like, let's say video marketing PLR. And you could type that in and find all sorts of PLR that you could rebrand, products that you could rebrand as your own, and use those in the sale. Private label rights material stands for products that can be rebranded and reused. So one of the first things I do is I find a bonus that can be used for this offer. The next thing I do is I set up a very basic, very plain page. You could actually go out to see an example of one of my pages. Just go here to iamguruplr.com/graphic fire sale. So let me show you that link one more time here. Let me just pull that up in a notepad file here. So let's go right over here. So let me just pull this up for you. I'm just going to open up a new Word document, and that way I can show you these links. So if we go here to iamguruplr.com/graphic fire sale, and this is the template that I use. I'm going to bold this for you, make it bigger, make it stand out so you really see what I'm talking about. So this is the link I want you to go to as well. iamguruplr.com/graphic fire sale. And this is probably the best way that you guys can see the process I go through. You can see the video I use. You can take a look at the landing page. You don't necessarily have to use like the graphics that I'm using on that particular page here. You really don't have to. Like, I've got a graphic up here. You could go with just this is a plain white page, but these kind of pages convert best. Sales pages even for me, and just plain pages. You don't need fancy graphics all over the place. I've got a few graphics on this one. You could do just as well with just a plain text headline that you can edit in. And in order to edit, just one side note, in order to edit this, you're going to want to get a free software, which is called Composer, and you can just go to composer.net. So that is composer.net. Let me show you that link again, www.composer.net, and that is a free HTML editor, composer.net. So you will need an HTML editor once you go here to my page. Once you land on my page here that I've shown you, iamguruplr.com/graphic fire sale, you can just go to File, Save As if you wanted to save this, or hit like Control S, and you can just save this direct file to your computer. It's completely fine with me. That's one reason I wanted to share this with you. So you can follow along with the format I have. One of the things that I do is I'll do a video review. You could do a 5-minute video review. You could do a 10-minute video review. It's completely up to you. In order to do the video review, you will need some sort of a screen capture software. So there are a couple options there for you. Obviously, the big player in this space is Camtasia. So if you just go to Camtasia, it's found at techsmith.com. techsmith.com. So if you go here to techsmith.com, you'll find Camtasia on their website. Now, this solution does cost money. You can get a free trial if you're wanting to start out. This is what I'm using to record this. It's kind of like the Primo screen recording software, so you don't necessarily need a really high-end one at this point, especially if you're just starting out. So if money is an option, Camtasia probably isn't going to be for you. What I would recommend in that case is that you look at a couple other options. One is called camstudio.com or .org. Let me see. Camstudio, I think it's .org. Okay, there it is. Camstudio.org. Camstudio.org. So these are all screen capture products. Camstudio.org. And this is a free one. It works on Windows. It does similar like screen recording options. It doesn't give you the features of Camtasia 8 and all that stuff, but hey, it's free and it'll get you started. So there's going to be no excuse why you can't do some sort of a video review style video. And on this, it's better to keep your videos shorter. So I like to do between my videos are generally between 5 to 15 minutes. Sometimes I go a little bit longer just because I have a little more to say, but if you're starting out, you could start out with just 5 to 10-minute videos, very short ones that really just give a good overview of the product. So there's Cam Studio, and then the last one I'm going to show you for the Mac users out there, there's another one called Jing that you can use. Jing, Jing. It's from the makers of Camtasia, but it's a free version, or free, and then there's also a very low paid version. It's like $14.99, but you can get started with Jing for free. I personally like Jing. I also have it installed because you can do screen captures as well, like screen capture of like pictures on the screen, and it actually is a very great solution for free, and that's Jing, Jing. So there's Jing, there's Cam Studio, and then there's also Camtasia. So you need to choose some sort of a screen capture software so you can record a live video just like I do. One of the things that I do when I am promoting a product is I go over, I'll do a screen capture video, and what I do on the video is I will actually do a review of the product. So I'll go through the sales page and I'll discuss the product. A lot of times what I try to do is, especially when a product I really like, is I will try to buy the product. So I like to buy the product because I think that's a very important selling point. So to me, it's worth it to invest the $27, the $97, whatever the product is, because then I can show my list or my people when I'm doing the video, hey, look, I purchased this product and here's what the back end looks like, the members area. One word of caution when you are showing the back end area, you want to make sure like Cam Studio, Jing, and Camtasia all do this. All screen capture softwares do this. They let you size the screen, so you're not recording the full screen. You don't want to reveal the vendor's download page. It's not going to help you, obviously, because people are just going to go there. It's not going to be good. The vendor's going to be unhappy with you. The person you're promoting. You don't want to reveal their link. So make sure you're not showing the address bar if you go to the back end of the website to show people the download page. I think the download page is powerful though, because it does show, hey, this person, one, got into this product. Number two, it kind of gets them go, wow, I think I want this because look at everything that's included. And so those are the main things I cover. I cover what the product is. I'll like scroll through the sales page. You'll see me do that sometimes. I'll go back and look at the download page, show them that. I'll discuss some ideas for how I'm going to be using this product, why I think it's good. Just keep it short. I don't really do a scripted training, just like I'm doing here. I find some of my best training, the quickest videos I do are the ones where they're not scripted. They're unscripted videos. They're just straight off the cuff, and that does the best for me. So keep that in mind. You don't need to have this big, long, glorious script as well. Another thing I discuss is I'd mentioned coming up with a bonus is I will actually go over my bonus package as well in the video if I'm offering a bonus. Most of the time I do because I find that increases my conversions. And so, even if it's one bonus, two bonuses, five bonuses, whatever the case is, you can find private label rights material that you can rebrand and turn into a bonus. So you want to reveal the bonus as well in your video. So you want to review the sales page, review the download page if you have access to that, and then discuss how you're going to use the product, and then close it out with your bonus. And also be sure to mention if there's a time sensitive offer, make sure you mention that this is a time sensitive offer as well. And so that's one thing. And then all I do is I just embed that. And you can use my headline here. Grab my exclusive product name here, bonus, and watch my review now. Or you could just say, hey, watch my exclusive review of, and then list the product there. So you can use my same formula here. You don't need this graphic up here if you don't want. Obviously, you can just delete that one. And then notice here I've got this bonus ends in, and then I've got a countdown timer. So let me show you how I create that countdown timer, and it's absolutely free. I go down to this website. It's called countingdown2.com. Countingdown2.com. So let me show you here, www.countingdown2.com. And it basically is just a website here, countingdown finalizing2.com, and it's just a basic website here that creates a countdown timer. So you could create a little event name, so bonus offer ends, and I like to put it into my bonus even if there's really no end to the product itself, because it kind of gives people a definite deadline to, hey, I need to buy this product now, instead of waiting on it. Because, like I always tell people, and I really mean this, those who take action, take fast action and swift action, are the ones that achieve the most success. So if you click here, the event date, let's just say that this particular offer here ends in 3 days. So let's just come right over here, choose the time it ends, and then let's choose Pacific time. Whoops, not Mountain time. Let's say you could choose Pacific time, Eastern time, whatever you want to choose here. I'll just go Eastern time actually. And then let's go to time of day. Now they do use this in Army time, so if you want it to end like end of the day, it would be like 23:59. So end of the day Eastern time on the 27th, and then you could choose to display milliseconds or not, which kind of really adds some urgency to it. I usually add the milliseconds just because it does kind of add a little bit of spice to it, because you notice it kind of moves quicker, kind of gets people to go, ooh, I got to hurry up on this. Another thing to do is you can come in here and choose the size that you want to go with. So you can choose the size that you want to go with on this banner. I usually go with compact or micro. That usually works the best for me. And so what I'm going to do here is just go to embed, and then it saved my timer there. It gives me two options. One is you can purchase the timer for $9.95. You can create unlimited timers and that kind of stuff. The other one is you can keep it free, but it puts a link to their website as well. So it does create like a link to their website if you want to keep it free. And when you just click on embed, it actually gives you this code, and you can just click on copy right here, copy that code. And where you would paste that is right inside your Composer, inside the HTML source section. So if I'm in here inside Composer, and let's say I'm editing my bonus page that I just created. So I'm going to open up Composer. This is actually what Composer looks like, for those wondering. So let me just resize the screen here a bit and go here and open this up. So inside open HTML files, let me go over here to affiliate promotions, and let me just grab this particular bonus page here. Let's see, bonus, I think this one's it. Okay, that one's it. And then let me go here to source code, and you'll want to scroll down here. You notice where it says bonus ends. You can actually just paste this code right on in there to where it says, the bonus ends. You can just copy or highlight over that code and just paste it in there. Or if you're going from a blank white HTML page, because that's how I usually do my bonuses, is you can just come in there and just insert that bonus link as well. So you could be using my template, or you could just be going with your very own bonus page, which is, grab my exclusive product name bonus today, ... And then I can highlight this font here, and I can play around with the size of it, change the what the font looks like. Arial, bold that font, make it bigger, come down here, change the color on it so it kind of really stands out. Grab my exclusive product name bonus today. And then if I want to insert a countdown timer, check this out, bonus ends in ... I'll make that font a little bit smaller. We'll make it black so it's a little bit different. Hit OK. I'll come down here, hit insert HTML, and then I'm going to just hit that code right there. Now one thing, all I did was paste it in that code that I pulled from the countingdown.2 website right here. And one thing that I do like to do as well is I like to center that. So what I do is I'll go up here to the beginning of that code. I do an arrow to the left and the word center, and then a little arrow to the right. Those are found next to the letter M key, between the M key and the question mark on your keyboard, in case you're wondering. And then you go to the end of that HTML, you do a caret to the left, / this time, which is right below the question mark, center, caret to the right, and then you insert. And it should look like that. It'll say like, the object has been entered. And then now you can like put in, watch video below. Now you're set up to just like insert your own little YouTube video right there. So I just created one from scratch, a very similar bonus welcome page to the one that I told you to swipe. So you could either swipe mine, or you could go to Composer and just open up a new blank HTML page and very easily create one of these bonus thank you pages very, very easily. So it's very simple to do. So that's the countdown timer. I like that because it creates some urgency for your bonus, and it gets people really excited. Another thing that I do is also create like steps for them to claim their bonus. So 2-step, keep it as simple as possible. Click here for the product. Step 2 is go to the support desk, which I recommend you have because that's going to make life a whole lot easier. If you want a good support desk option, you can just go get OS Ticket, which comes pre-installed on a lot of web servers now. OS Ticket does. You'll find it on most like HostGator hosting. It's found inside the Fantastico scripts. Or you could just go to OS Ticket and actually download their software to install it as well. But you could have a support desk, or you could just have your email. If you're just starting out, just put your email on there. That's fine as well. So you either say go to support desk or email me and provide your order ID in there. That way you can take care of fulfilling the bonuses that people got. So that's definitely really, really important. Obviously, one of the other things you want to do is make sure your bonus page is set up. So you make sure that you've got your bonuses and that you've downloaded them and uploaded them to your web host so that people can swipe those bonuses as well. You don't have to use a graphic here. You could just list, my bonus includes ... And then you could put in, again, another reminder that your bonus ends and call it good with another call to action. So always have that call to action on these pages. It works really, really well for you. So the next thing we need to do is, just obviously record that video. And once you get your video, you can just upload it to YouTube. This is where I really recommend that you could do really well on it, is you can just upload this to YouTube. Hey guys. And you can actually, when you upload it, name the video, the name of the product you're reviewing. So whatever the name of the product is, put that on your YouTube title, because that's going to help you rank in YouTube. So it's going to help you rank not only in YouTube, but also in the search engines, because as you probably noticed, YouTube videos get plugged into the search engines all the time now. So make sure you title that video. That's super, super important. Next thing you want to do is make sure in your description that you hyperlink your bonus page. So notice here I've got, my website and then the bonus page. Make sure that is hyperlinked, and the way you do that in YouTube is you go to http:// and then your URL. So you do not put just www.your link. That will make it a dead link. If you do the http:// in front of it, it makes it a clickable link, which makes it that much more effective to use. So that way people can actually click right here from YouTube, boom, right into my bonus offer, watch the video again if they want, or click now for the fire sale. So that works really well. It's a very effective way to go. And then also include in the description your keyword again as well. As far as like getting your video embedded onto the site here, all you're going to do is just go to share, and then embed. Once your video is uploaded to YouTube and that you've titled it and all this, after you've done your video review, is just do that. And then notice here I've got like watch video below. I'm going to go right back here, insert HTML. And we're going to do the center tag because we want to center this up. Paste in that. And then we'll center, do the, the caret just like we talked about before. And we'll insert that. So now we've got our video that's going to show up in here as well because it was just embedded onto that page. So simple as that. Now we've got that going for us as well. And so the next thing is part of the process. We've got our video, we've got our bonuses, we're working on, we've got our little bonus page here. And I could go in, there's not enough time really. I don't want to make this a long video, but obviously we could go into setting up your download page and uploading this site. And there's lots of tutorials on YouTube and other places. I've got some on my site as well that you can actually go to at paulcounts.com. I've got lots of different training, and you can also contact me on paulcounts.com as well, and I can direct you to some other videos that I have on these topics. So, so let's go over here now and just jump right on over. Okay, so this is another example of bonus page. You notice I actually keep very similar bonus pages for various offers. I think that's important to note as well. So once we've got that, now it's just time to promote this bonus page and to promote the actual product as well. So I do a combination of things when I do the promotions. One thing to keep in mind is, remember, the main source of traffic that I focus on is email marketing. So if you have a list, this is going to be extremely effective for you. But what I do is, I'll do different angles. So I'll find the swipe files that they have available. Most product launches will have email swipes that you can just grab and use. A lot of them will have that available to you that you can just pull from. And so one thing that I really focus on is coming up with different angles. So I'll take the swipe files they have, I'll reword them a little bit, obviously to make it sound like I wrote them, because if it sounds like somebody else wrote it, it's not going to have the same effect on my list. So one thing that I really focus on is to promote hard and promote often, and I use different angles to do that. That way it keeps it interesting, and that's why I like to buy the product too, because that's one angle that I always come up with is, I could come up with various angles for these products. This is how to get more, let's say it's a video marketing course. This is how I get more traffic. This is how I attract more clients. This is how, so you can hit different angles. This is how I make more profits. This is how I make affiliate commissions. You can come up with different perspectives and angles for people. You could come up with case studies. Let's say you have a personal experience with a product. Like for example, on this WordPress sale, I've had personal experiences with WordPress affiliate sites and with my own sites using WordPress that were very effective. And so therefore, I could talk from authority when I was on this, when I was on giving my review, because hey, I've used WordPress, it's highly effective, and I think you should invest in this. I think it would be good for you to jump into this market because it's growing and it's emerging and those types of things. So hit different angles and perspectives. Obviously, include your bonus at the end of those emails. I think that's really important. For anybody watching this, most of you are on my email list, but join my email list and quite seriously, grab emails that catch your attention, emails that I send out, emails from other marketers that you're on their list. I do this all the time. It's a very effective way to have a swipe file of emails that work well. Do not be afraid to grab those and use those for later. Copywriters use that. Everybody uses that. They call it, their swipe file and things like that. A lot of times, it's just the swipe files that they gave you. Some really good products that you promote, they'll have good swipes for you that you just really don't have to do much with. But always be promoting different angles. That way, it's not the same email over and over and over again, but you can hit different perspectives. Then obviously, in some of them, provide your bonus, or you could just provide a link. Hey, this is my honest video review. I always like to do that. I always like to hit that in my emails to my list. Is a couple days in, I'll say, hey, this is my honest video review of, the product name, and then I'll go into detail on it. People like that because they think, ooh, there's something here. This is his honest opinion. People love that angle. So this is my honest review. That does really well. And then you can actually, obviously send them to your bonus page, which could look like something like this or something like this that we're setting up here. So send them over to your bonus page. Obviously, the next ones are the urgency angle. So if your bonus is ending, if their sale is ending, if the product's going to increase in price, really hit that hard. Do not be afraid on the final day, because you're going to find a couple things. And this is a really good strategy. So really take notes on this, or really take this to heart. There's a couple really good strategies that I found lately. Is the first day of launch does really well. And then typically the last day of launch will sometimes do double what the first day did. The last day of launch is huge. And so This isn't the gold nugget, but do take note of this as well. I try to promote at least 3 times on that last day. It sounds bizarre, it sounds crazy, but it's not. It works very, very well because you hit people on different demographics, people at different time zones, people across the country, people, getting off work, going to work, whatever the case is. So I've tried to promote at least 3 times on that last day of launch. The other thing that I do that works really well is I'll try to come up with a bonus in the middle of the launch. So I'll keep my main bonus, but then I'll also try to add something to that bonus. And so I'll say, hey, I've added this to my bonus, but this expires in the next 24 hours. And I'll do that in the middle of the launch. And that way it gives you another urgency angle in the middle of the launch. When things are kind of slowed down, it gives you that additional urgency angle. So think of that. So always be thinking of new bonuses you can add to the value, and those types of things as well. One thing I mentioned in the beginning of this is you don't necessarily need to have an email list. So if you're brand new, do not have an email list whatsoever. Even if you're not brand new and have an email list, this is what I do. I have a huge email list, but I'm still make money from other channels. I use Facebook, I use YouTube, and I could do a multitude of other things, but I just mainly focus on my email list with it. But one thing that you really can do is the YouTube video itself. That's why I encourage you to put the keywords in there. That will actually get you some traffic. That will get you some traffic by itself. Once you post that YouTube video, I would go out there to Twitter. I would tweet about it just to help get it indexed in the process. I would work on your video a few days before that launch starts. That way your video is near the top up there. So you could tweet about it, post it on your Facebook page, get a few links to it so it gets indexed. That's really important. Next thing that you want to do is Facebook. So I like to do Facebook campaigns going straight to this bonus page. And there's a couple reasons you want to send to the bonus page. For one, it does a good job pre-selling them. And number two is most of the time you're going to get approved with Facebook if you're sending them to a page like this that doesn't have a pop-up on it. A lot of sales pages you promote, they have a pop-up either for like an additional savings or like for instead of a sales video, it's sending them to the text version of it or whatever the case is. Most sales letters that you promote are going to have a pop-up of some sort. Well, Facebook doesn't like that, and it's hard to go direct from Facebook to that. And so that's why another reason I love these pre-sale pages is it gives me the ability to do Facebook. And again, you do not need a list to do this Facebook strategy. So you can see here, these are a couple campaigns that I did. Now this is for like a fan page I did, so you can ignore that one. These were for Teespring stuff, and I'm always playing around with Facebook. I really haven't done a ton on Facebook. I'm kind of new at it, quite honestly, and which is amazing that I make a killing on the internet. But, I'm still learning new things. There's new avenues to pursue. Facebook's kind of my new thing for 2014. But as you can see here, I've done this on a couple of different promotions. I'm able to generate, like this one, 936 website clicks that went straight to my bonus page. And I was actually able to track where people, how many people actually clicked on to go to the product after on my bonus page, because I used a tracking link that you can get on a site like bit.ly or bud URL, bit.ly or bud URL. So let me show you those, bit.ly or budurl.com. Either one of these are tracking websites, so you can get a tracking link and you can see how many people clicked on these, and you could actually use that tracking link on your actual bonus page. So like when you tell people, hey, check out my bonus, it's going through like a tracking link. That way you can know, hey, this many people came for my Facebook ad. So on this one, for example, 936 people, I had 936 clicks on that particular Facebook ad. This was another 7-day fire sale, 797 clicks. You can see I did spend some money on it. I was spending 25 cents per click on this one, 33 cents a click on this one. Now, one thing you want to do that I love about Facebook is you can really target people, and also to be getting 25 to 30 cents a click in the make money online niche is actually phenomenal, because if you were to go to Google AdWords, you'd be spending a pile. And I mean almost 1,000 clicks, and that was without using my email list. I didn't leverage my email list for this part at all, and I was able to get almost 1,000 clicks. And the thing was, I had a good converting offer, so I spent $300 on this, but I could track that from my actual Facebook stuff. It was well over $1,000. So I made way more than my investment in the Facebook ads. And the way that I did well on Facebook was I really targeted those ads. So you can see here inside my campaign here. Now, obviously, it's not going to show you, it just shows you the last 28 days or 7 days in this case. But if I come over here, let's click on this ad here. You can see here I just used a picture from the product sales page. That's all I used, was just a picture from that. You could test different pictures. I mean, obviously Facebook, I see people do pictures of themselves with a red border around it. Obviously, that's one thing you want to test. And so, that's stuff that you could really test. I target my audience. I'll target things like people who live in, Australia, Canada, United Kingdom, Ireland, Italy, Malaysia, United States, and I'll pick a few other countries. United Kingdom covers a lot of countries as well. And then I'll also pick people that, English speaking, because that's what my landing page is in, that's what the product is in. So if you have people clicking that only speak Spanish or only speak, Chinese or another language, then it's not going to be much good to you. You're going to be wasting those clicks. And so make sure you choose the right language. I like to go 20 and older. Some people 18 and older. Some people go 30 and older. It just depends on the niche. You know your demographics. I try to go with 20 because at least I know they might have a credit card. They might be able to purchase that product. I don't like to hit teenagers with digital information products because generally they don't have a card to purchase. People who, and then when I choose people who like, that's really important to the campaign. When you're choosing people you like, I just kind of sprinkle in a variety of phrases here. Now, there might be some of you that are Facebook gurus and experts watching this going, oh my goodness, he's not targeting everything that he should be. Like I said, I'm still a Facebook novice, to be dead honest with you, but I've actually done some things that made Facebook work for me. So that means hopefully that's encouraging to you. You being brand new, I got 936 clicks being a brand new Facebook person to Facebook advertising. I've been online for years, but this is my first time dabbling in Facebook, and I was actually able to make a really good profitable campaign. First few times I've been profitable on pay-per-click, to be honest. And generally in the past, a lot of my traffic came from free traffic sources, email lists, and it still does. But then now I'm really trying to expand into the paid traffic because I think that's where the next phase of things are. But anyway, I went out and I targeted things like Tony Robbins, T. Harv Elker, how to make money easily, email marketing, internet marketing. I typed in the big names, Frank Kern, Mike Filsaime, people that people know in our industry that they either have fan pages that they like or people who have expressed an interest in these people, and I go after those people. That way, my advertisement shows up only to people that are interested in internet marketing, making money online, home business, those types of keywords. And so that's really, really super important to target as well. And so keep those things in mind when you're setting up your Facebook campaign. Don't just set up a campaign for certain ages and English speaking and countries, but really target it down to only people that like the subject matter you're promoting. That's super, super important. I can't stress that enough. And your Facebook campaign won't take off. So you don't need an email list to do the Facebook part. You don't need an email list to get traffic from the YouTube as well, from the YouTube video that you post. So now, if you want to start building that email list up, or if you want to get additional traffic to your landing page, another thing you can do during the promotion is to purchase solo ads. So you can go out, to solo ad directory is a good one, and you can go to these different, all this list. It's just soloaddirectory.com, soloaddirectory.com. So let me pull up that link here, www.soloaddirectory.com, www. Let's see, safe-swaps.com. These are a few sites you can go to get solo ads. Then obviously you can go to Google. But if I were to click on this, I can go here, and click on, put in my name and email and contact him by email. Here's his email here. Say, hey, I'm interested in doing a solo ad. Do you have anything available? Solo ads is where they send an email from their email list to your offer. Most of the time when I do solo ads, I want to send people to my squeeze page. I think that's super important to do that, only because that way people are, they're discovering, something like that, so they're discovering how to start, from scratch, or they're able to get onto your email list. And so that way they're not just being a cold lead right onto your page here. You're able to capture their name and email from the solo ad, and then you can email them other offers later. So other products you get behind, you're always building that list. So solo ads work great if you already have a list. If you don't have a list, they're phenomenal because you can start building that list up. And then as you add more people to that list, you can start performing even better in these product launches. You can make commissions from your list and then invest more in Facebook or invest more in other forms of traffic as well. So the thing that I'm always doing though is I'm just always super proactive in what I do. Another thing that I found that works well for me on Facebook, I know this sounds crazy, but you can actually go here. If I were to go to my Facebook profile here, and one thing that I do is the promoted post. And so like generally most of the time you're going to be friends with people in your niche markets. You're going to be already friends with people that you know. So you're going to be friends, you're going to have a list of friends in the niche market most of the time. A lot of times you will. So one thing I do, it costs $6.99, I believe it is, and I will just click on promote right below a post, and I will promote a certain post out there. Cost me $7, but I actually get a lot of exposure because it shows up at the top of their of their timelines all day long, of my friends' timelines. And I actually did a track on that the last launch. It generated for me, it was I tracked $350 in commissions. That's what it was, $350 in commissions from just doing a promoted post to my Facebook following, $6.99, and I got a return of about that much on it because I used the actual tracking link. I sent them straight to the sales video, sales letter. That's all I did. Didn't even send them to my pre-sale page, which I should have. And so Facebook promoted posts are excellent. It's a great way to go. Pick up 1, 2, 3 additional sales. Even if you make one additional sale, it helps you out. So again, I could go into more detail. There's a lot more traffic methods and things that you could really hit hard. Blogging is a big one. So if you have a blog, post your review on your blog as well, because your blog can get you additional traffic. Those are great ideas. So one other link that I want to share with you here at the end of this video is I have a launch coming up that I expect to do very, very well. And so you can actually go to fitnessfiresale.com/JV blog. What this product is, and I'm going to paste this in here so you guys can browse through it. But this is a product that I'm coming out with my business partners, Eric Holmland and Jeff Wellman. And so this product here, the Fitness Fire Sale, it's a product that we're actually selling the rights to it. So it's going to appeal to the home business crowd. It's going to be a huge market in that regards because we're helping people jump into the highly lucrative bodybuilding and fitness niche market. And what happened for this product, how this product came about, is I actually purchased a business. And so the three of us got together. We decided, invested in this business. We decided to do this launch. It's a really good product created by an industry expert and also a registered dietitian. It's a great, phenomenal product. He just didn't know how to promote it. And so we decided to jump in and do a fire sale to help people jump into this very lucrative market. A couple things I'll say about Eric's products. Not only am I a business partner, I've been a partner on him on 3 other launches, and this will be our 4th launch together. But Eric himself has done 26, maybe 27 now. I think it is 26 or 27, 6 or 7-figure launches. That's talking about launches that have done between $100 and $1 million. Eric has a proven formula that works well. In fact, most of the time his products make me a killing. That was actually the first 5-figure commissions that I ever made, was back in 2008. It was when I really got myself on the map, really got on the radar of people. It's 2008 or 2009. It's one of those, it's when I really kind of just jumped out and just started kicking butt and taking names, as people say. And it was one of Eric's products that really jumped out to me. And that product, that promotion generated for me is about $13,000 in commissions. I got the top prize. It was my first $1,000 day as an affiliate. It was because he has really good proven products. And so I want to encourage you guys to get involved in this product launch. Eric knows how to make a product convert. Jeff, Eric, and I are great guys. We've all collaborated on this project to make it even better. We've put in some amazing bonuses. So it's going to be a product you can be proud of. It's going to be a product you're going to want yourself, because then you have the rights in this huge lucrative market. So again, just go to fitnessfiresale.com/JV blog. So fitnessfiresale.com/JV blog. So fitnessfiresale.com. I'll show you one more time. Fitnessfiresale.com. and I'll type it just here on this side of the page, www.fitnessfiresale.com/JV blog, and go there right now, sign up, because this product's going to be a lot of fun to promote. I see you making a lot of commissions on it, and again, you can apply. This is a perfect time to apply everything that I just taught you. So right here, fitnessfiresale.com/JV blog. It looks like this. Do not let the basic sales video confuse you. We're talking a proven formula here. I just came back from a big ClickBank event. There was another keynote speaker that makes, millions as well, just like Eric has on simple sales videos. These kind of sales videos work. They convert well. Your customers are going to love this offer. And so start with this. Start taking action. That's the key thing, is get out there, take action. And on every single product you promote, follow this formula. I guarantee you're going to see a boost in your commissions. So hope you have a great day. If you want more details, you can just go over to my blog, which is found over here at paulcounts.com, to just stay posted. I'm going to try to post more content out there all the time. So again, that's paulcounts.com. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you later.